Good morning. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up LinkedIn ads remarketing lists. This is something that's extremely important for LinkedIn ads because you really need to nurture in order to convert your LinkedIn ads campaigns. Most people on LinkedIn will never, become a lead the first time they see an ad from a company. So remarketing is actually the biggest driver of a strategy on LinkedIn ads. So this will be a basic video showing you how to install your insight tag and then how to set up a remarketing list within LinkedIn ads. So in order to set up remarketing lists and audiences within LinkedIn ads, you're going to have your LinkedIn ads account created like this, and you're going to have Tag Manager installed on your website as well. Tag Manager is what you'll use to actually set up your insight tag, and then within LinkedIn ads is where you'll set up your audiences. So the first step is to go into the Analyze section here, and then go to Insight Tag. And there's different ways to install the Insight Tag, but I tend to prefer Tag Manager. Tag Manager is a great tool that allows you to have clear visibility on your tags, your triggers, and you don't really need a developer to do this. So this is the best way to implement the Insight Tag in my opinion. So you're going to go here, you're going to open it, and you're going to grab your partner ID. So this is what's going to allow us to set it up in Tag Manager. So I've just copied it to the clipboard. Now I'm going to go into Google Tag Manager, and we see that I already have it set up. I'm going to go ahead and create another one just for this example. So we're going to go to New. We're going to call this LinkedIn Ads Insight Tag 2.0. We're going to want to be sure that we install the newer upgraded tag. So that's the 2.0 tag. That came out in 2022, but it's not the easiest one to find. So a lot of people are not using it. So I see it here because it's already set up, but you're not going to see it. You're going to, if you were to type LinkedIn, you would actually find this original tag, but we're going to not use that one. So what we're going to do is go to this section here, discover more tag types in the community template gallery. And then from within this section, this is where we're going to find the upgraded insight tag. So here we can start typing LinkedIn, and we're going to get this 2.0 tag, and we see that it's by LinkedIn. So you're going to want to make sure that you get the good one by LinkedIn. I've already added it, but if you go to add, you'll have to essentially accept the permissions and then go choose template. And now we have this new insight tag here 2.0. So what you have to do is put the partner ID in this section called partner ID or insight tag. And then you're basically just going to fire it on all pages. What this is saying is that you want your insight tag to be available on all pages. And the insight tag, it's important that it's on all pages because it works in collaboration with your conversion tracking. So in order to set up conversion tracking, it needs to be on all pages if you wanted to track thank you pages. But it's also important for this example for remarketing. It'll allow you to set up remarketing lists based on all of your different pages on your website. So we're going to go ahead and go all pages and then click save. The next step is simply to go to submit to publish your tag manager to push those changes to your website. After you've done that, you've done the first step to install your insight tag on your website. After you've set up your LinkedIn ads insight tag, the next step is to go to set up your audience within LinkedIn ads. So you're going to go to this plan section here and then go to audiences. So this is where you can create your remarketing lists, not just from website visitors, but all other types as well. So if you go to here to create audience, you see you can upload company or contact lists. You see that you can retarget by company page visitors, by document ad scrollers, by lead gen form opens, single image engagers. That's somebody who just clicks on an ad. So there's a lot of different ways that you can set up remarketing once you start running LinkedIn ads. And I would suggest that you do take advantage of all these different types of remarketing. But in this example, we're going to look at this one here, the website one. So this is going to be how you can set up remarketing from your website. And the added benefit of this is that you're actually collecting remarketing lists from people from all channels, so not just from LinkedIn ads. So if you're running Google Ads traffic, if you have a good SEO and you have organic traffic, these website remarketing lists are going to be great in order to retarget users on LinkedIn. So typically, if I just show you the functionality, you can actually choose the amount of days that you want to set your remarketing list for. And depending on your audience sizes, that'll really, and the amount of traffic your website gets, that'll really determine how you use these. So if you're a website that does not get a lot of traffic, it might make sense to go for a longer period here, 90 days, just in order that it's large enough to target, because an audience has to be 300 users or more. But if you're a website that gets, 10,000 visitors a month, you might want to have different strategies for the 14 days remarketing and the 30 days and the 60 days. So depending on the size of your account, it'll really depend how you set up your campaigns and your remarketing list. But in this example, I'm just going to choose 30 days. So what I would call this is, all website, and then I'll give it the days. That'll be really clear naming so I know exactly what this entails. And then what I would do is, how do you want to make this rule? So I'm going to do that the page URL contains, and you can just go slash, or you can put like your brand, the main part of your brand name there. Um, I would just suggest to keep it as a simple rule to not put a long URL with HTTPS. You want to make sure that you're not going to exclude anything by accident. So use a really simple rule for this all website visitors here. And depending again on the amount of traffic your website gets, you can actually create multiple lists. So say you wanted to do instead of all website visitors, say you wanted to call this product page visitors, then you could simply do contains slash product. So what this is doing is, because your insight tag is on all of your pages, you can actually use these rules to create different lists depending on how you want to create your audience. Other than that, it's that simple. So here I've just created this list, product page visitors 30 days. I selected 30 days. And the rule is that it's going to create this list based on people who visited product pages. Depending on your needs, you can get more or less complicated than that. You're going to go then agree and create. And then it'll take a few hours, but afterwards you should start to see a green symbol showing you that your list is active. And that's how you set up remarketing. So you've just set up your LinkedIn ads remarketing lists, and the next step is really to apply it to your campaigns. So when you set up a remarketing campaign, you just want to be sure that you're adding it to an and box. So when you're using that, you're not using as an or box. That way you're going to be sure that your campaign is only targeting those remarketing lists. With that in mind, LinkedIn ads is one of those platforms where you have to have remarketing. It's probably the most important part of your strategy, where if somebody clicks on an ad the first time or visits your website for the first time, you want to remarket to them, to nurture them, to show them different messaging, to educate them on your product, and also to educate them and to pull bring forward those pain points. Your whole content strategy really should revolve around remarketing. So this is the first step to that, and I hope it helped.